Good morning, everybody. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 10. I hope everybody's doing awesome this morning. I'm flying solo. Well, I'm not entirely solo. I've got my partner Bozo here with me. Oh, it feels very strange standing in a room, 45-year-old man talking to a clown. So I'm gonna make it through this, I swear. But good morning, everybody. Give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna jump on, make sure that we're live. I'm doing this solo today. Joann couldn't be here with me. You were no substitute for Joann, let me tell you. And Tony and her friends are off having a retreat partying somewhere without us. So I would love a thumbs up from you guys. Let me know that you can hear me and that I didn't screw this up royally. All right, Tony, good morning. Look at that. You guys having fun yet? I hope. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up, Tony. Let me refresh so that I can see the comments. Here we are. I hear myself. I think we're good. Okay. I didn't think about this, first of all. Can you believe this exists? A sewing machine skeleton. Maria found this, and it's the greatest thing in the world. What I didn't realize or didn't think about is that I think it's voice activated, so I may move that. But Tony, this is what I was just looking at. Okay. Tony, Tris, Barbara, Christy. I have a feeling, thank you, everybody. You can hear me. Party. Are you guys having fun? So has the retreat started? Like, are you guys all sitting around watching me on a big screen TV? Is that what's happening right now? I hope so. That would be amazing. Hi from Florida instead of Idaho. I know, Tris, I'm so excited. Welcome. Although I'll say it's a little chilly this morning. It's wonderful. It's absolutely amazing. I love this weather, but it's actually a teeny tiny bit chilly. I actually wore a jacket, a light jacket, but still a jacket in Florida. So good morning, Linda. You're in the car. Well, okay. So whoever's driving, just listen. All right. Be safe. All right. So where to start? Bozo, I'm going to move you. You're fun, but I'm going to move you out of the way. All right. Skeleton. Good. Shut off. So we've got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. As you can tell, it's Halloween. I am pumped. I'm festive. Our Martelli party, our Martelli Monster Mash was a massive success. We had all the fun decorations out and people showed up dressed up. It was absolutely amazing. You guys came through as far as the festivities are concerned. So thank you, Joe Allen and Brian from Martelli. You guys came out and did an amazing job and helped us have a really fun party. I know that they were wheeling and dealing and giving away insane deals. So thank you for taking such good care of our friends, our customers. That's amazing. Always a lot of stuff. That's true. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Galshan. So the Martelli event, I mean, it was just so much fun. So seriously, in all sincerity, Martelli Enterprises, Joe Allen, Joe, and Brian, we had a blast, and you guys are welcome back here anytime. If you didn't join us because you couldn't, and you are interested in Martelli products and you want to learn more, have no fear. I mean, I'm on a Martelli table here every Monday, but we have the new table set up in the showroom. We have their products, we push their products, we support their products, because honestly, in my opinion, they're one of the best products in this industry. They literally take the pain out of sewing, out of quilting. So if you're interested in getting more information because you couldn't come to the demo, feel free to come in anytime. We are happy to let you play, and we'll give you a demonstration one-on-one, and honestly, we'll give you the same deals, but that's on the hush. So, but in all honesty, it was awesome. And if you guys couldn't come, please reach out to us. We're happy to make it up to you. Okay, next on the list. So we've got a class coming up this Friday, October the 20th. I believe that's this Friday. the wireframe potluck carrier. Now, can you guys hear me okay? Like I had that ear planned, right? So there's fingers and ears in there. That was actually not planned, but it worked out. So this is a class, I believe we have 4 spots left. Don't quote me on that. There's a few spots left for this. Christy, our very own Christy Mayer, is going to be teaching this. And so she asked me to just mention it. And honestly, you guys should sign up for this. This is an amazing class. We have never done this project before. This is on a wire frame, I guess is the word. And if you can see, it's Velcroed. So the cool thing about this is you could make the carrier, or the outside, I guess, with whatever fabric, and you can make it seasonal. You can rotate it, which is really, really cool. This is super cute. Fall, pumpkin, Halloween, whatever you want to. Are those pumpkins? Those are not pumpkins. Are they pumpkins? I think they're pumpkins. They look like a radish, but I think it's a pumpkin. Anyway, there are spots left. So please, if you're interested in this, sign up. Christy, we have never done this before. Okay, yeah. Always good items in your shop. Thank you, Sam. Good morning, Jill. So I'm excited about this. I love anytime we have a new class with a new item, a new product. This time around, I'm glad it's not a new teacher because Christy's amazing. If you haven't taken a class with Christy, you should, because she's patient, she's knowledgeable, and she's fun. It's an awesome class. So sign up for this. You can go to cutupandsew.com to register, or feel free to call us or stop in. There are some spots left. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew about this. Don't forget. Also, and Christy, feel free to chime in. Okay, thank you, Tony. Yes, they're pumpkins. Well, so I don't know. See, they're funky shaped pumpkins. I said pumpkins. Yeah, I know. It's a pumpkin. I assumed it was a pumpkin, but anyway. There's 3 sizes, which is really cool. It makes a great centerpiece. Fantastic. Put a skeleton in it. Put a critter in it. Yeah, so anyway, you guys keep chiming in, please. If I didn't mention anything exciting about this class, check the comments, because Christy, the educator, is actually chiming in right now. And Tony, thank you. You're right. There are 3 different sizes. Now, I think this is the large housewarming gift. Yeah, good. You guys got it from here. Fantastic. See, I'm not alone. Me and Bozo, we're not alone. We're never alone. But let me know if this is the largest size. I believe it is. But there are 3 sizes, which is cool. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Cool. Thank you. Another class that I just wanted to mention, because the signups are low, and I'm doing this because I want this class to happen, because I want to take it. So check this out. Let's see here. Is the camera picking that up? Yes. Can you guys see that all right? I mean, the accidental landscape. This is just too cool. So here's what you should do, because I just now realized these are on the exact same day. So you just need to come spend the entire day with us, all right? You need to sign up to learn this technique. I mean, how cool is this? I love landscape quilting, and I just love art quilts. And so I want to take this because I want to add this technique to my repertoire, however you say that word. So this is at 10:30, and then you just have some lunch, and then turn around and make you a sweet potluck carrier. Good morning, Julie. So yep, spend the entire day. So how cool is this, though? Seriously. So sign up for this. This is an awesome technique. This is not an advanced skill level. I will say you need to know how to use your machine, obviously. So I'll call this a confident beginner, I imagine. But yeah, so Linda, you even the big stitch. So and forgive me, maybe Tony can type in what that's actually called, or what that technique's called. But it looks like a it looks like a sashiko stitch, or look, it's a hand stitch. So it just gives a really cool effect. But for me, I could just imagine. For me, I want to learn the process of piecing to make the landscape look. So this is Sarah, and talk about a wealth of knowledge and a ton of fun. You guys have to come and take this class. She's got a handful of classes on our calendar, And I'm just excited to have her a part of the team here. But we've never done this one before either. But we don't have that many signups. So come on, people. Let's sign up so that selfishly I could take this class. Because Sarah does travel. So if we don't get enough signups, then unfortunately we might have to reschedule. So anywho, I have faith in you guys. Come and spend the entire day. Yes, it's called Big Stitch. That makes sense because it's a big stitch. I could have probably figured that one out. Get back on there. So accidental landscape in the morning, 10:30, and then wireframe potluck carrier at 3. Hang out all day with us. And that's October the 20th. Let's see. Jody, good morning. 2 projects in 1 day. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Barbara. Another Barbara. Love our Barbaras. Okay, let me check my notes here. Hold on. So Martelli Monster Mash, check. It was awesome. Classes, sign up. Awesome. Cutupandsew.com. The Halloween festivities continue. So on October the 25th, we've talked about this a couple times. We are in a center here called City Marketplace. This shopping center is called City Marketplace, 160 Cypress Point Parkway. There are a ton of really cool locally owned businesses here. So we've started doing I don't know if it was every other month. Anyway, we started doing these events in the idea and hopes of getting people to come out and support the local businesses, get some free gifts, and really just see what's happening here, because we're kind of tucked away off of the main road, and there's no signage, there's no marquee, sadly, that shows Cut Up and Sew and Sweet Melissa's Ice Cream and Redefined Foods and Pet Groomers and Sherry's Art Studio. Like, there's so many cool things here that people don't know about. So that was the whole idea of starting these sizzling summer nights, these events. Well, trick-or-treating. I mean, come on, we don't need to say any more. Palm Coast is awesome. We love it, but it's limited for the kids. Things are limited. So trick-or-treating in a safe place is so important because it's a crazy world. So on the 25th from 4 to 8 p.m., that's right, we're going to stay open until 8. So I got sidetracked because I just saw my sister jump on. What up, Joe? It's a trick-or-treating event. It is, the technical name is Haunted Halloween Trick-or-Treating. So you can bring the kids, bring the neighbors, bring yourselves, and walk around to all the businesses. There's going to be, I don't know, I'm going to think 5 to 7 vendors right outside our store, right here where the fountain is. I'm pointing here like you know exactly where I'm at. But right next to Cut Up and Sew, there's going to be some vendors. We're going to have tents set up, trick-or-treating in all the businesses that are participating. There is also a kids contest, a kids costume contest at 6:30, and a pets costume contest. I can't say that with a straight face. It's going to be fun at 7:15. So across the parking lot from Cut Up and Sew, there is a gazebo. That is where you can, that's where the contest will take place. But you can register for the costume contest right here at Cut Up and Sew. So you're going to want to walk around and see all the fun businesses. Everybody that is participating, you'll be able to tell because their shop's going to be all decorated. We already got that covered because we decorated like last month. Hey, brother. Good morning, Josh and gang. I love it. Hey, good morning, Brenda. Joe, I don't think I've ever seen you on here, so welcome. I'm excited about this because it's just another reason, for me to act like a goofball and dress up and celebrate Halloween. But again, just getting the community out. I don't think that the previous events, we couldn't set up tents. And so I don't think people really understood what was happening. But it's basically like a shop hop kind of. You bounce around to all the shops, you get a passport, you get it stamped. So the whole idea is that you get to see what's here. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to give away some door prizes and sales and all sorts of fun stuff. So that is October the 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. We will be open until 8. So all of you that work, I know the feeling. Come in and hang out with us after hours. Normally we close at 5. So we're going to also have make and takes. So for the kiddos, tell them to stop by. We'll have them sew up a little very fast, very simple, very easy. The youngins have no problem doing it, but they can make a little trick or treat bag. If you came to our Halloween party last year, you'll kind of know what we're talking about. Something similar to that, if not exactly the same. It might be the exact same thing. I think it is. Anyway, but that's going to be fun. So October the 25th, Haunted Halloween Trick or Treating. Oh, the entrance for the kids costume or the pet costume contest is a donation of food for Community Cats of Palm Coast or Smart Dog Rescue. So just a food donation. That's all you got to bring. Give me a call if you'd like more information on that, because I'm happy to. I didn't write enough notes, but I'm happy to give you more details. I'm excited about that. So October 25th. Whew. Joann, you want to bozo? That's bad. It sounds like I just called Joann a bozo. I did not. Bozo the clown. Do you mind taking over for a second while I take a drink of water? Thank you. All right. So Halloween fabric, 25% off for the rest of the month. Panels, buy 2, get 1 free. 1 panel's 20% off. We've got a bunch of new panels. I'll stand this way so you can see this. This might be the coolest panel that I've seen in a long time. I have no idea what people will do with this. So I extend a personal challenge to you. Get this and wow me, because there's a lot going on here. And it is so cool. It is so artsy. It is so funky. It is so colorful. It's just rad. And I have no idea what to do with it. But I know that you guys are talented. You have ideas. You've got skills. So I would love to see what you guys come up with this thing. Collage quilt, I don't know. Maybe just some thread painting on it. I don't know. I'm going to do something as well when I get time, right? Probably next Halloween. But I just think this is gorgeous. And it's just cool. It's funkier than anything I've seen in a long time. And of course, I'm a sucker for skulls. You guys know that. Now, over here, we don't very often, in fact, maybe never, get Disney fabric in. It's licensed fabric's very expensive. And I just don't. Anyway, I loved this, though. Can you see that all right on camera? Hold on. Literally. Get out of the way, bozo. How cool is that panel? The Mickey Mouse crew, the Disney crew going up to the Haunted Mansion. I love this. So these are both in stock. They're both 20% off if you just want 1, or you can buy 2 and get something else for free. So do not forget that our Halloween fabric, and I know if you've already made your Halloween stuff, no problem, but right now is the best time to get it for next year. So plan ahead. Good morning, Joann. Good morning, Nancy. It would make an awesome stack and whack. Prove it. I would love to see that. You're right, because it's so busy. You would turn it oh man, I don't think you could screw that up. Too cool. Christy, challenge. Are you accepting? So anyway, I'm excited about the Halloween. We do have lots of Halloween fabric left. Yeah, we've got lots of Halloween fabric left. I went a little bit overboard with Halloween, but I mean, can you blame me? There's so much cool Halloween fabric that I just couldn't help it. So please come in and take advantage of the Halloween fabric. That's awesome. Hey, good vibes. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Ginger. All right, all sorts of people here today. Hope you guys are doing amazing. We're talking about Halloween stuff and everything that's going on here at City Marketplace and at Cut Up and Sew. Speaking of things going on, so October the 25th is the Haunted Halloween trick-or-treating event here in the City Marketplace Shopping Center in person. On the 26th, the very next day, it's a virtual event that we have going on. So this is, and I repeat, virtual, a free virtual event. We talked about it a handful of times, but I'm just going to keep hammering it home because it costs $0 and the education is phenomenal. So it's called In the Scoop on In the Hoop. Now, when we took over, it'll be 2 years next month on November 1st. Is that not crazy? Not a ton of embroidery action going on, but we have managed to get you guys pumped up. You guys have managed to get us pumped up, I should say, about embroidery. So with the embroidery club that we have going on, the Hump Day Hoopers, and then our In the Hoop monthly project class, we have really been getting excited about embroidery. So This is the perfect type of event to go and just get some knowledge, get some education, and they do give you really good deals for what it's worth. Now, there are items that are on sale that will, the saying that I repeat constantly, the right tool makes the job easier. Well, this is the perfect time to figure out what the right tool is for in the hoop embroidery. It is a dime virtual event hosted and co-hosted by Cut Up and Sew. So it is, again, it's a free virtual event. You can watch it at home. You can watch it in your car if you're parked. And that's at 12 o'clock Eastern time. I think the website says 11 p.m. Just make sure you guys know that's Central time. So it's 12 o'clock Eastern, our time, on the 26th. And I'm excited about that. They always do a really good job. Good morning, Becky. Let me make sure I'm not missing any YouTube folks. I don't know how many people actually watch on YouTube. I see a lot of Facebook folks, which is great. I don't think I'm missing anybody. So, okay, cool. So in the Hoop Dime virtual event on the 26th. Feel free to call if you have any questions, or if there's anything that we can do to explain how that works. You have 48 hours to watch it. So register, even if you can't watch it live, you can still go back and rewatch it. If there's any way that you can watch it live, I highly recommend doing so, because if you have a question, you'll get it answered in real time, which is nice. Monthly project in the Hoop class this week. That is right. And I think it's full. Maybe. We're watching you on the big screen TV via YouTube now. Easier to comment here. Well, hello, everybody. Am I humongous? How big is the screen? Anyway, so I'm excited about, we always do the Dime virtual events just because it's so easy to get information to you guys this way. And to have educators come to the shop is not always that easy. It's very expensive, which means the ticket to register for you guys would be expensive. And they do such a good job with these virtual events that I just feel right now that's the way to go. And we can have more of them. Like we do one quarterly, every couple of months, every few months. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Wendy. So I'm excited. So that's the 26th at 12 o'clock. Dime virtual event. Speaking of dime and hoops and embroidery, there's a few things people have been asking me recently. If you don't have a multi-needle, can I hoop hats? Can I embroider on hats? Yes, the answer is yes. Is it as easy as on a free arm machine? No, not necessarily. But free arm multi-needle machines ain't cheap. You know what I mean? They make a single needle free arm machine. It's very big. It is very fast. It is awesome. But not everybody wants to invest or purchase a new machine when you have a perfectly good embroidery machine. What I'll call a domestic embroidery machine. Good morning, Cindy. Boy, when I don't get breaks from Joann or Tony talking, I'm winded. I need to get in shape. If I'm tired just talking, that's not a good sign. Anyway, so yes, you can embroider on hats in a 5x7 hoop, for example. And so I thought today I'd share with you guys a couple of options that we have. This is just a 5x7 hoop for our baby lock machines. You know, the slide in, there's nothing special. It doesn't matter if yours, this is for the Altair 2. It doesn't matter if yours don't have the grids or the, whatever those are called. It's just the size that I'm pointing out. So this is a 5x7 hoop, right? Standard hoop, non-magnetic for the baby lock. They make these for every brand. As long as it's a 5x7, so I know for sure the Brother machines it'll work, but as long as it is this shape of a hoop, this option will work. So this is a Durkee hoop, hat hoop attachment thingy. But what it is it's sold by itself separately. And as you can see, hopefully, let me see how thin it is? And it just has these clamps on the top here. So the way this would work and you already have the hoop, most likely, because most machines come with a 5x7 hoop. This fits, let's see if I can do this so you guys can see. Directly in to there. See how that worked? And the little tabs on the back, on the left and right here, there, hold it in. But what you do, once you set it in, then you just tighten your hoop like you would if you were just putting that in. So same exact concept. See how that works? And it fits so nice. It's nice and smooth. Also, it's very durable, very solid. It's got some weight to it, but I tell you, it's great. So the first option would be to take your hat and you would loosen these here, and this slides, this pops up. I think you guys can see that. That lifts up, and you can see where I'm going with this, right? You literally slide the brim of the hat into the hoop. I think that actually worked. I think you guys could see that okay. That's really cool. It is really cool. And then you tighten it down. So here's how this works. Just let me back up maybe. So you guys probably have heard of sticky stabilizer, right? So sticky on one side, not on the other. Well, if you put a piece of sticky stabilizer behind it, you've still got a 5x7 embroidery field, right? Usually you're trying to embroider on the front of the hat. Now, without a multi-needle machine, that's pretty much all you can do. People do ask, can you embroider on this? Not really, because they have put this fabric onto the cardboard brim ahead of time. So unless you want to go through the trouble of taking this fabric off, embroidering on it, and then restitching it, good luck, by the way. Most people just want to try it, to embroider here, put a logo, put somebody's name, something like that. So the way that it works is now that you have this hoop, you're going to have sticky stabilizer facing up here. So the the top of the hat, you would flatten out. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Yeah, I think you can. So if you flatten it down, this will stick to your stabilizer. Now you've got this embroidery field where you're just going to embroider, like normal. It would actually be like this because your hoop fit, like if I'm looking at the machine. Does that make sense? I think it does, right? It's pretty simple. So then you're able to embroider on a domestic non-free arm embroidery machine. So that is one option, and it's very cool. Now, this is a very soft, I don't know, flimsy, maybe is a better word, hat. A lot of people who wear those trucker hats or those, flat bill brim hats that are real stiff, it's a little bit trickier. I'll just let you know. There's not an easier way to do this. So if you are unable to flatten that part of your hat down, it may not work. Just a heads up. So most people don't do a lot of hats. And so that's why I thought this is kind of nice, because most people don't want to invest in a $12,000 multi-needle machine to do a couple hats. So this is a really cool option. So that is the Durkee hoop option if you want to go that route. It's a little bit more expensive than this option. So you guys know that I love dime embroidery hoops, right? This is a magnetic 5x7 dime embroidery hoop. I'm trying not to smash my fingers. So the way this would work, actually, I'm going to show you two things. There is a new product. Boop. I wanted to show you guys this. There it is. Hoop setter. These are brand new. We just got them in. A lot of times when you're putting the magnetic hoop on, your fingers go down and snap, and oh boy, does it hurt. I was trying not to show you that. I was trying to just explain it to you. It does, because they're very strong. So if it pinches your finger, no bueno. So these little hoop setters set in your hoop. There it is. Like so. So you can see it's got a lip on it. I'm looking at the screen, making sure you guys can see that. And the idea there is now that you have that set in, you have like a back to where you can go in without snapping your fingers. See how that works? And I don't, my finger's there, but I'm holding it gently just so that hopefully you guys can see on camera. So the idea is that it goes in. I can't do this with one hand. Hold on. See how it's going to stop the hoop from the back? And then you can actually line it up and drop it. I can't do that with one hand. My apologies. Let me see if I can just do this. Can you guys see that all right? Get out of the way, everything. So that goes in there, and it goes up all the way against the back flush, and then you can just drop. Fingers out of the way. So then you have it nice and hooped. Because if you haven't used the dime embroidery hoops, I'll be honest with you, it can hurt. So the other thing I wanted to show you, talking about hat hoops again, with the magnetic hoops, right? You can't use the Durkee option. But they have this little, and it comes as a set like this little magnetic clamp, clip thingy. And what's nice about this, again, you've got your 5x7 embroidery field. So you do need a design that fits inside the 5x7 hoop. And then the magnetic just sticks on to, excuse me, take this off. By the way, they have little clips on the front corners, so that's where you can peel it off. This will snap on. See how that works? I hope you guys can see that. So then you're doing the exact same thing with the sticky stabilizer, and you're flattening down your surface area, but it's just with the magnetic option. Now, here's what I'll say. I love this because it is easier and it's quicker, and I just like anything magnetic. I think it's faster. It's not quite as strong. So you want to make sure, but you have a little bit more space versus this here. So you want to make sure you fill it entirely with the stabilizer so that you have a lot of good stickiness so that you really get your hat smashed down well. So that when you clamp it on, you really are flattened out as much of the hat as possible. That way your hat is nice and stable. Now this isn't going to fall off. It's not going anywhere. So it's not flimsy by any stretch, but this is definitely a little bit more heavy duty. So depending on the hat, either option may work better for you. But anyway, I thought that was cool because people have been asking, can I do embroidery on hat hoops? The answer is yes. Just depends, I guess, how much you want to spend and which technique or which product you prefer. It is not as easy as a multi-needle, but it is absolutely doable. So you don't have to go out and buy a multi-needle machine, which is awesome. Good morning, Marcia. Did I miss anybody else? All right. So if you don't want to embroider on hats, that's perfectly fine. I still highly recommend the dime magnetic hoops. And so the in the scoop on in the hoop virtual event would be awesome for you guys. I'm going to snap my fingers now. Watch. I got it. All right. Did that make sense? I think it did. Hopefully it did. I was thinking, without Joann here, without Tony here, what kind of tips and tricks could I possibly offer? And then I thought, you know what? People have been asking me about these embroidery hoops. So there you go. Hopefully that information was somewhat useful. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anybody's questions. You did get. Great demo, Josh. Thanks, Christy. Tony, I think what you meant to say was you did great on that gigantic television. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about, I believe, let me check my list. Yes. There is, let's see if that's going to glare. An event in St. Augustine that we are a sponsor for, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So take a screenshot, come in and see us. We have flyers for this. It's in St. Augustine. St. Augustine Swashbucklers Spooktacular. So this is cool. It's in the Colonial Quarter in St. Augustine. And I'm just going to read this off. It's October 27th, 28th, and 29th from 6:30 to 9:30. It's $12 for adults, $7 for children 4 to 12 years old. And basically for 3 nights, they're going to transform the whole colonial quarter there into a, let's see, what do they call it? A family-friendly Halloween experience. And John Boyd, who we've had the pleasure of getting to know here, he helped us with the cool animatronic skeleton out there. He comes to our costuming club. He was the pirate at the Martelli Monster Mash. He is doing the animatronics and the decoration for all this. So we're excited to support that. So I just thought, you know what? I should mention that and show you guys that. So that's in St. Augustine. Whoop, whoop. Support local, everything, right? Also, the last thing I want to mention, Shop Hop. So let's see if I can show you that without a glare, hopefully. Good morning, Angelina. Good morning, Martha. So this is the Quilt the Rainbow. This is our second time participating with this. 2024 North Florida Shop Hop. So the flyers that were handed out, there was a little error. The dates, the true dates are January the 13th through January the 20th. So it's Saturday to Saturday. And you can see right there, passports are on sale. These are the shops that are participating. We are excited because this is a shop hop that is doable. You don't have the All Florida Shop Hop, which we are participating in as well, is awesome. We love it. It's insane. It's long. And people are crazy because they do all of them. This one is way more manageable because they're your local shops. And I love the idea of supporting the quilt shops that are closest to us. There's plenty of sewers. And so I love being very friendly with the other shops and, in fact, supporting the other shops as much as possible. And, recommending that people do go to other shops because everybody has their specialty and kind of what they like doing or what they specialize in their shop. So I highly recommend you join us for this and then go out and support some of these other shops. You got St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Palatka, Daytona, and right here at Cut Up and Sew. I mean, that's all close. That's like 45 minutes. Totally doable. So we do have the passports. Come in and get them ASAP. I know that's like way in advance, but this industry is crazy. Like, I'm looking at Halloween fabric for next year. Anyway, I'm excited about all this stuff. And I think I'm out of stuff to talk about. Love the skeleton sewing machine. Is that not amazing, Linda? Maria found that. Hold on. Is that not amazing? All right, I'm going to turn it off. But, now he's going to keep going. So, yeah, I love that. That's so cool. I can't believe it exists. I also have a haunted vacuum. When we used to sell vacuums, I mean, it's amazing that stuff exists. So, yes, we go a little bit over. No, we don't go overboard. We just love Halloween. So we are fully decorated and ready to have some fun. We hope you guys come out and enjoy the festivities with us. On the 25th, the trick-or-treating. On the 26th, you can do that at home, the Dime virtual event. Fabrics on sale. Sign up for classes. Do not forget, a couple of spots left for this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wireframe potluck carrier. And sign up for the accidental landscape. Spend the whole day with us, October the 20th, because this is going to be an awesome class, and that's going to be an awesome class. And we have a lot of awesome classes. So cutupandsew.com. Feel free to register online. I have no problem. In fact, I would love it if you came in to register. That way you can ask questions, get your supply lists. If you've never taken a class with us, shame on you. No, but please do. You get 15% off if you're buying supplies for the class. So we do have supply lists for you and would love you to get the stuff here so that we can help you pick and choose the right items for the class. But more than anything, we just want you to come and spend time with us, because we're having fun. So I cannot believe it. 2 years in November. Time has flown by, and you guys are amazing, and you've made this whole 2 years, go by very fast, but also just be so enjoyable. You hear horror stories from people. Ooh, new business owner. Your first first 5 years are going to be, wow, so difficult. You're going to lose so much money. No, look, we're having a blast. And I think truthfully, it's probably entirely because of where we are and the people that we're surrounded by. So sincerely and genuinely, thank you for the support and the love. It's overwhelming and it's wonderful. We're going to keep rocking and just keep trying to listen and improve and grow and have more fun. So we're going to do something big for the 2-year anniversary. I don't know what yet, so just keep us in mind. And I think that's it. Irene, all right. Jan, good morning. I think I've said hello. Did I miss anything? Questions? Good morning, Maria. I hear you over there. All right. I'm going to jump off then. You're an awesome store and crew. No, you're awesome, but thank you very much. You guys have an amazing week. Enjoy this gorgeous weather. Come in and see us, and we'll see you next week, if not sooner, right? All right. See you guys. Oh, live to create. That's the sign off, right? You happy, Maria? I can hear her in the other room. Say live to create. All right. Bye, guys.